Hello, greetings everyone. Yes, it's us. We're back. Your
We're back.
friendly anchors here at the Arlington Weekly News, and I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Daniel Pineda.
My name's Adele Quo.
And that's our lineup. Gee whiz, isn't it good to be back in the
November,
show?
right?
Here we are in the second,
cold months.
1, 2, 3, third of the Burr months. Somewhere around the early part of November 2018.
It's going fast.
2018's flying by. Christmas shopping. Start your Christmas shopping.
Oh my
soon.
goodness.
Man, wait a couple of weeks there. Wait a couple of
Possible.
weeks. Yeah.
Black Friday.
is not that far
Cyber
away.
Monday.
Holy cow. And all of that stuff. Anyway, the usual lineup of things, news and community bulletin board. And Adele is back.
She's back?
She's here with another edition of
It's Easy Being Green.
Indeed it is. Thanks, Adele. We look forward to your segment. CBB, Community Bulletin Board, as I mentioned. A roll-in, music from Opera Nova, our News for Seniors segment. And then Miriam Gennari, our Styrofoam mom, and her guest. And that's our show. But before we begin, social media reminder from Senor Pineda.
Well, that's right, Mr. Nolan. You can watch the Arlington Weekly News on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and the number 1. Also, facebook.com/Arlington Weekly News. And also on the radio.
On the radio, WERA 96.7 LP FM. Check us out. We're in your ear. Oh, well, we have some news to get to now. Election results, hot off the presses, even though we're a little late. Yeah, from Tuesday's midterm elections. Here we go. Here are the results from last Tuesday's election. Anyone on the prompter back there? The state Senate winner, there we go. State Senate winner was Tim Kaine. All right. The House winner was Don Beyer. The winner for the school board was Barbara Kennanen. The winner for county board was Matt DeFerranti. The Metro bond issue passed. Parks bond issue also passed. The infrastructure bond issue, it passed. The school bond issue also passed. The first constitutional amendment allowing tax relief for flood victims, that passed. And the second amendment to the Constitution for surviving veteran spouses, that also passed. And that's the results that we have for you. Here's Daniel with news item number 2.
Well, absolutely, Mr. Nolan. And on to our second news story for tonight. Arlington County police officers will start conducting high-visibility traffic enforcements at locations in both North and South Arlington. It's part of a larger Street Smart campaign to educate drivers, pedestrians, bicyclists, and scooter operators about existing traffic safety laws. The program is set to run until December the 2nd. On November the 13th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Columbia Pike at South Oakland Street will be selected. Then on November the 27th, from 2 to 4 p.m., Lee Highway at North Powhatan Street will be monitored. That being said, everyone who uses our roads and sidewalks should be on their best behavior at all times in all locations. Craig.
All right, Daniel, and also to follow up, here are the rules. Here are the rules for the various groups of travelers in and around Arlington. For drivers, obey posted speed limits, obey them, traffic signs and signals, yield to pedestrians and crosswalks, and use caution when passing stopped vehicles. Make sure all car occupants wear seatbelts. Allow a 3-foot margin when passing cyclists. Look before opening your car door. That's a good one. For pedestrians now, rules of the road for pedestrians. Don't jaywalk. Cross streets only at marked crosswalks and never against a red light. Look both ways before crossing the street. Never walk or jog along the side of the road. Use designated sidewalks or paths. Make sure you're visible in dark or bad weather by wearing light-colored clothing, reflective gear, and lights. And for operators of bicycles now, e-bikes and scooters, obey posted traffic signs and signals, ride in the same direction as the traffic, use hand signals, and make sure that you are visible to both drivers and pedestrians, especially in bad or dark weather. Those are the rules. Follow them. Daniel.
Well, Craig, people seem to have different opinions about who should ride where. However, the county has the only opinion that really matters. Here are the rules. Pedal bikes without added power may be ridden on streets, sidewalks, and trails. E-bikes with added power may be ridden on streets and sidewalks, but not on trails. When the signs say no motorist vehicles allowed, e-bikes and e-scooters are prohibited. E-scooters may be ridden only on the streets, not on trails or sidewalks. As far as the county is concerned, e-scooters are like cars. Here's additional information from Arlington's website. During the upcoming pilot program, the speed limit for e-scooters is 10 miles per hour. The speed limit for e-bikes is 15 miles per hour. However, all travelers should exercise caution and consideration when sharing Arlington's thoroughfares. Craig.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Also in our news items, well, you may have heard that Arlington County is ending its decal program for vehicle taxes, and that's true, but it doesn't go into effect until after July of 2019. Meanwhile, it's time to make sure you have the current decal placed on your vehicle's windshield. It still constitutes proof that the current year's taxes have been paid. And also there's a change in the required location of your decal. It must now be affixed to the inside of the lower left corner of your windshield on the driver's side, immediately to the right of the new location for your state inspection sticker. So state inspection sticker in the left corner, county decal to the right of that. The deadline now for displaying them, jot this down, is November 16. November 16, they have to be in your window.
Get rid of those
display.
stickers.
All right.
In a couple of in a year.
One
in
more
a
year and they're gone. So there's some heads up on that. We'll be back with CBB right after we hear from Adele in another edition of
It's Easy Being
Get
Green.
you with your
Woo,
cough.
Welcome
so
back.
Exciting.
I didn't mean to make you
to
swallow.
be
your
back.
cough.
I know I have a cough drop.
That was...
No, it's still there, my little chipmunk cheek, because I do have a cough. But it's on with Easy Being Green. Welcome back. Well, our mascot, Joe Tree Frog, here is still on assignment, so little Joe has been sent in his place. The wonders of the natural world can be found in urban Arlington. This past September 15th, 38 citizen scientists braved stormy weather to participate in the second ever Arlington BioBlitz. While some observations still need to be added and some ID need to be confirmed, the initial numbers have been released by Alonso Abigatas, our natural resources manager. In breakout teams such as bird watching, botany, herpetology, and the mycology team of fungi hunters, these folks tallied 762 observations of 362 different species focused in one Arlington park, Glen Carlin. Some highlights from the collected data include a fairly uncommon northern ringneck snake not recorded in Glen Carlin before, and two unusual butterflies for Arlington. The fiery and the Ocala skippers were also noted. This was the first recorded sighting of the Ocala skipper for Arlington County, and another Arlington first, the strange-looking dog-nosed asphalt fungi was also noted. Each BioBlitz is a quick, intense snapshot of what flora and wildlife are found in a certain place during a 24-hour period of time. The more snapshots gathered, the more we can understand what was historically present and compare it to a clear picture of what's there. This will help shape the county's natural resource management plan. Novices are always welcome. For more information, call Alonso Abigatas at 703-228-7742 or email naturalresources@arlingtonva.us. As we're driving 60 to 70 miles or we're hitting the brakes during rush hour on the George Washington Memorial Parkway, it sure does make it difficult to imagine the parkway biodiversity, or that the parkway provides 7,374 acres of habitat and protection for at least 81 species of plants and animals that are listed in Virginia or Maryland as rare, threatened, or endangered. From rare plant communities of the Potomac Gorge to the birds of the Dyke Marsh Wildlife Preserve, our GWMP is rich in biodiversity. So mark your calendar on Wednesday, November 14th at 7:30 p.m. National Park Service biologist Brent Sturry will speak about the GWMP's 11-year biodiversity inventory of 4,580 acres. Citizen science helped the NPS to meet its mission. NPS experts have documented 5,563 species. 101 species are new to the flora or fauna of Virginia. 7 species are new to DC, and 3 species are new to North America. At least 71 species are new to science, and 106 species are state listed for rarity, and 3 are federally threatened species. This free event is open to all at the Huntley Meadows Park Visitor Center. Call 703-768-2525 for details, and you can learn more on the Friends of Dyke Marsh website.
Wow, you know what I would really like to see a picture of is the dog-nosed asphalt fungi.
Oh, wow.
Well, definitely pay attention the next time it rolls, because yes, there's a picture of it.
We
get
had
more
a picture of it. Oh, I
information,
missed it.
We
I was too busy
did. We
taking
did
notes.
pop one up there because
Does
it
mean
is
that it only
pretty
grows
strange.
on, it only grows on asphalt?
No, it looks like a dog nose. It
Really?
really looks like
There
a
it
dog
is,
nose.
there it
Yeah,
is.
there you go. There you go, Craig.
Dog-nosed asphalt fungi. Who knew?
Grows on
Wow.
decayed oaks.
Also looks, well, gee whiz.
Only here at the
I don't
Arlington
wanna
Weekly
tell you what
News
that
will
looks
you get all the information. Absolutely.
Boy, well, we've got it all here at AWN. All right, thanks, Adele. We appreciate it. Moving right along now with our CBB Community Bulletin Board file. Oh, News for Seniors glasses are next. Author Meredith Wadman will be appearing at the Westover Branch Library to discuss her book, The Vaccine Race. It's about the procedures used to create a vaccine for German measles after an outbreak in 1964 caused abnormalities in some 20,000 American babies. Vaccine testing in those days included prisoners, orphans, infants, and intellectually disabled children. However, the use of cells from a human fetus caused the most controversy. Meredith Wadman, an Arlington resident, will be appearing on Wednesday, November 14, from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Westover Branch Library. They're located at 1644 North McKinley Road, Suite 3. Due to the subject matter, however, this event is not recommended for children. For adults, recommended for adults only. Daniel.
Well, Craig, the word calligraphy means beautiful writing. The term refers to the visual appearance of the letters and words written down. Bring along your favorite quill, nib, or even felt-tip pen and discover or rediscover the charm of cultivating this enduring art form. It all takes place, Craig, on Friday, November the 16th from 10 a.m. to noon at The Connection. That's located at 2117 Crystal Plaza.
Felt tip pen or nib? Thought that was maybe a Halloween candy of some sort. Never mind. Here we go with another of our CBB items. Some of us haven't used up our Halloween leftovers. Well, maybe, maybe not. And it's already time to think about Thanksgiving. The first Thanksgiving campfire is coming up soon, and it is an event for families with kids ages 3 and older. Activities may include stories, games, songs, special animal guests, and, well, naturally, of course, you got to have them s'mores. Registration costs $5, not bad. This takes place on Friday, November 16, from 6 to 7 p.m. at Long Branch Nature Center at Glen Carlin Park, 625 South Carlin Springs Road. To register and for more information, give them a call at the number on your screen now and in your ear, 703-228-6535. Senor Pineda.
Absolutely, Mr. Nolan. Well, alternatively, folks who are interested in the upcoming Turkey Trot might choose to attend the Thomas and Friends costume party. It starts with a costume parade, which will be judged by local luminaries, including the Bunny Hop Bunny, Katie Crystal, in the guise of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and another mystery guest. Entrance will be judged based on the originality, design, and showmanship. Awards will be given for Best Female, Best Male, Best Couple, and or Family Funniest / Most Outrageous Costume. In addition, each child will receive a prize medal. That all takes place on Friday, that's November the 16th, from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Christ Church of Arlington, located at 3020 North Pershing Drive.
All right, gracias, Senor Pineda. We'll be back. Don't go away. News for Seniors is coming up right after we have a little music and roll in from featuring Opera Nova. Anyone know her name?
It's unbelievable.
It was on the screen there, but I can't remember it. She's amazing. Amazing
yeah.
soprano.
Beautiful voice.
Beautiful voice. Okay, that's music from Opera Nova. I don't remember the production, do you? We'll get that information to you later. As promised, now we go news for seniors. All right, news for seniors, glasses in place. Oh my goodness, thank you, Mary. Well, it's been a while since you wrote, take 2 or 3. If it's been a while since you wrote out your resume, you may want to get some new tips on just exactly how to go about that. Fernando Delgado, Senior Employment Specialist with the Arlington Employment Center, will discuss writing alternative resume formats. He'll also explain how to highlight your most recent and relevant experience to ward off potential ageism. The resume writing workshop will take place on Wednesday, November 14 from 2 to 3 in the afternoon at Aurora Hills Community Center and Senior Center, 735 18th Street South. More information and to register, give them a call, the number on your screen there and in your ear now, 703-228-5722. Daniel.
Well, it's important to know and understand the services available to the LGBTQA community in the event of domestic violence. Doorways and the Inova Ewing Forensic Assessment and Consultation team will discuss important services available to the community. This includes hotlines, advocacy, and counseling. That all takes place on Wednesday, November the 14th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. at the Arlington Mill Community and Senior Center. That's located at 909 South Dinwiddie Street. To register, give them a call at 703-228-7369.
And Daniel, also in news for seniors, while Americans 65 years of age and older make up less than 15% of the nation's population. However, they consume more than 30% of all prescribed medicine, including a large amount of opioid painkillers. Well, Michelle Leith from the Office of Attorney General will discuss the situation and the dangers that it involves. That's coming up Thursday, November 15, from 1 to 2 in the afternoon at Lee Community Center and Senior Center, located at 5722 Lee Highway. For more information and to register, call them at this number, 703-228-0555. Daniel.
Well, Legal Services of Northern Virginia provide free confidential assistance on a variety of issues to eligible seniors. The service is provided twice a month at various senior centers. The night's availability all takes place on Thursday. That's November the 15th from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. That's at the Langston Brown Community and Senior Center, located at 2121 North Culpeper Street. For an appointment, give them a call at 703-778-6800. And of course, thanks to our own Judy Masomni for contributing to our senior stories. Thank you so much for your hard work and dedication.
Thanks, Judy. We appreciate it. And we'll be back with sign off and bye-bye right after we hear from our Styrofoam mom. Here's Miriam Gennari.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Sustainable Scoop. I get so excited when I see entrepreneurs come to Arlington and want to make their way in business, especially developing sustainable, innovative ideas. And none more so this week than Gareth Lewis, my guest, who started a company called Sekoyia.com, but it's not about trees exactly.
Right.
Tell us what your company is doing.
So the whole purpose behind our mission is to enable individuals to live more sustainably. And so we go about this by providing information, products and services, and also challenges each month to help you live more sustainably each month. And so we tackle a different aspect from food, energy, waste, water, and more each month and help you live more sustainably.
So you help us live more sustainably by giving us gifts?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So each month we provide you greener alternatives to everyday items. And so these items, as we have over here, help you reduce your waste, reduce your energy consumption, things like that, to help you reduce your footprint.
You show us how easy it is not to have to use a plastic bag for a sandwich.
Right.
I love this. This is fantastic. But I also think it's neat that you're not just attacking plastic or one aspect, but you're kind of looking at a lifestyle.
Right.
Because I think that that's what you're bombarded from one direction or another. This is a fad. This is what people are doing. But you've tested all these products. Yeah. So you know that you're not taking one problem and then creating another, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got into this because I personally was concerned for what's happening in the environment. And I was like, all right, well, I should begin with my own lifestyle. And then getting into that, I realized how overwhelming and how confusing and the whole process is really daunting. So I thought, well, if I'm really passionate about this and this is that daunting, how is everyone else going to be able to do that?
Well, I think you're in the right place at the right time, and you've assembled such a remarkable group of partners and partner businesses that are doing great things. How are you getting the word out about these great products?
So we are a small company, so our marketing budget's not out there like some of these other larger companies, but we're on social media and we're doing content marketing and trying to get the word out through interviews like this, as well as our social media feed and things like that.
And the many organizations that are supporting you along the way, if they go to your website, they'll see you're really networking with the right people.
Right.
Now, let's just remind our viewers that you're an entrepreneur, you're also an engineer.
Right.
And you chose to shift your career in this direction and blaze a new trail. You've got, this business is only a year old.
Yep.
And yet, where are you at right now?
So we founded the company in February, and before that we went through a couple different iterations and prototypes. But since then we've launched 6 pilots, and now we're going to put together kind of the best products and the best essentials into a single Jumpstart box. And so that way you purchase a single box, and then the rest of that, all the journey will be a digital format to help you live more sustainably, and it's up to your budget and your speed.
So what I think is most fascinating and different from anything else is this wonderful impact guide that you get with every purchase. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah. So when I was looking at this, maybe this is the engineer in me talking out, I wanted to make sure that the actions that I were taking really had a positive environmental impact. And so it's also beneficial to have kind of some incentive and some encouragement. So we try to show your steps do have an environmental impact and you are making a positive difference. But with this, we kind of show, yes, here's your steps, and then collectively what we're doing as a Sekoyia community together.
Right, how much water I save,
Right.
how much energy. Waste geeks love this stuff. So it also makes a wonderful gift, and if you're not using these things regularly, you can repackage them and give them away. Now, how much are the boxes?
So they're 35, but this new Jumpstart that we were offering is at 54.
That's a great deal. To look really sustainable and be cool with your friends, and everything here is either reusable or compostable.
Right.
And the companies that you're working with, you know, obviously, you know, there is still going to be packaging with stuff.
Right.
But some of the brands that you can tell us that you like.
Yeah. So some of the brands right here. So this is Gina's Soft Cloths. They're out in West Virginia. Women's operated organic cloth company. Some of the other ones like Planet Wise and Rezip here. They're all, we aim for finding benefit corporations, green certified companies, things like that that are in the that are based in the United States.
So you can feel really good about purchasing these products too. And of course you have the awesome Chico bags, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so goal a year from now, where do you want to be?
We hope to have reached 5,000 users, hopefully into mid next year. And then we really want to build a platform to connect you with the services and the community that you're in. That's where I think this long-term vision needs to go, is we need to connect you with what's the compost service in your area? What's the local CSA? Where's the neighborhood farms and energy audits and solar? So where do we couple the products but also the services behind that?
So how do we get behind you and find you? Your website, right?
Yeah, we are at sekoyia.com, Sekoyia.
And you have a really cool hashtag?
Yeah, and our hashtag and our tagline is lead with your lifestyle.
I love it. Well, I am so happy to have you here. I'm happy you're one of the great Arlington entrepreneurs. And I want to thank all of you for watching another edition. That's the Sustainable Scoop. I'm Miriam Gennari. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Mama G. Miriam Gennari, another installment of her Sustainable Scoop. And before we go too much further, a shout out to our operator, newest camera operator behind camera number 3 out there, Jordan. We hope we didn't scare you off too badly tonight. You'll be back for more of this.
Come back.
But we got to wrap up and get out of here. Thanks for the Q-Hef. So for all you folks out there in TV land, thanks for watching. If you're out there next week, we'll be here and we'll give it all another shot. Have a great, safe week. Bye-bye.